There is some information going on the social media, some irresponsible information, which is causing excitement in the public and confusion to the effect that General Katumba has been arrested and is now incarcerated in Makinde military police prison. That is not true, and I would want you to treat that information as crap. It's total crap because there is no iota of truth in that information. We don't know what is the intention, but we think the idea is to drive a wedge within our solid institution, to cause anxiety, to cause unnecessary panic, and possibly make people lose confidence in what is going on and how the government is running. But I think this feat cannot be easy to achieve because UPDF is a very solid institution, and it will not bring the desired effect if those people had what those people think had. So all that which has been circulating should be treated with the contempt it deserves and be dismissed. We know that there has been a lot of efforts to cause anxiety in the populace. There have been manipulations, which are some of those people who are bent to see chaos in this country, what they have been planning to do. One of them, for example, I can tell you that there was a plan to have a Photoshop where the army personnel were dragging the Kabaka on the streets, which photographs they were printing, and they were going to throw in the public. You can imagine what that could cause. So all these vaccinations we know which they have been doing, but we think that they will not come to anything. So this is one of them again, coming up to say General Katumba is under arrest. I don't know if you can know how many telephones I've received since that thing started to saturate from all corners of this country and from all levels of people. So, but the good thing is that there's nothing, no element of truth there. Now, I would like to make a specific point on the issue of UPDF being on the streets now. We know, and we have known all along, that there were plans to destabilize this country using the elections as the spark, and on many occasions, some people had said they will not accept the results and blah, 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 those kind of things. We knew about that. And we knew that behind that, there were plans to make, make this country difficult to govern through acts like riots, and that's what I think we have been hearing every day. And as I speak now, I know that even some people bought tickets and left this country because of anxiety. So, because people feared that immediately after elections there's going to be violence, and violence which was going to be very costly in terms of life and property. Now, we knew all that, and so that's why we have come out as UPDF to buttress the police to ensure that we provide total security to Ugandans, to the Ugandans who love peace. So there is nothing like us scaring people. That's not the intention. The intention is to secure Ugandans and their property. So for us, we shall be on the streets. We are not going to enter anybody's house.
Why would you think somebody would want to peddle lies that General Katumba is incarcerated?
Well, again, I think, as I said, the idea is really to cause panic in the populace. I mean, already it had already started spreading like wildfire, and people are already getting panicky. If General Katumba can be arrested, now what's going to happen? The army is breaking down. The army is collapsing. If the army collapses, then what next? Yes, maybe General Katumba may not be the army, but then it depends on the interpretation. Okay, how people interpret it. Others may think now, if the commander is gone, then the problem is there's going to be a problem in the army. Yesterday I was talking to some of those boys who have been paid to cause this mayhem in the city. And they were telling me that one of the dreams they have is to divide the army like what happened in South Sudan. That part of the army goes to support their effort, and that part of the other army goes on the other side, and then you have a war on your hands. So there's that daydreaming, and that's why I'm saying that as far as UPDF is concerned, that's daydreaming, because it cannot happen.